Hello guys, what's up and welcome to Spicy Updates with Lovely On. You guys, I hope you guys are doing okay. Sorry, my previous upload is actually the continuation. You guys, Victoria said she has got 5 degrees, and we are not going to that. This is in relation with the Casbos yesterday, you guys. So while Ruthie was shading Honey X1D, Ruthie was like, "Do you know how many degrees I have? Do you know how many degrees I have?" Victoria was like, "Oh, I have 5 degrees." You guys are going to be getting all that gist. Meanwhile, you guys, whoa, I saw another Victoria yesterday, like Victoria and Ozee. Victoria and Ozee, Onyeka fans, you guys should not come for Victoria. So, you guys, last night at the party, it was Victoria and Ozee. Whoa, they really had time together, danced together. Do not forget to like the video, okay? Dance together, and it was all fun. So when they got into the house, Ozzy was actually sitting with Onyeka. Then when Victoria came, he stood up, and both of them were just spotted last night, and it was really beautiful. Though I'm not thinking it's much because Victoria had mentioned to Cassia that she doesn't really, you know her mind is not there when she was mentioning something. Cassia was just calling some guys in the house. She said, and I don't think she's in the house for sheep. Okay, so anything is just cruise. But some persons, sheep has no the rest. Once they see one person with another person, then it becomes another thing. So you guys, yesterday was like the heated battles continued. Like I have to tell you guys. So while Ruthie was just shedding that, Victoria started because Victoria no see we're actually talking about it was Z. So Victoria was like, you guys, I'm going to be mentioning to you guys how many degrees Victoria says she had. I said, yes, my dear, that is the basic truth. You have those ones because emotional intelligence, you just like Victoria is actually a very funny person. Like each time she talks, you definitely laugh. Like each time she talks, you definitely laugh. There is something that will really make you like laugh. You'll be like, who is the one saying this thing? So yesterday, I really was like, I wouldn't say yeah, I was enjoying the boots, but then you guys, it was needed at some point because it seemed Wanni and Handy were doing too much in that house. A lot of persons complained. I remember Kelly complaining to his wife that is as if Wanni has selective respect. She selects those she respects. She selects those she's nice to because of the Thursday pool party where he actually talked to him somehow because of chicken, and he said he's the custodian of chicken. All those things. They were getting overly confident. Oh, as if the house, biggest house is her father's house. Nobody comes close. But you guys, Ruthie ate them yesterday and left no crumbs. Like, hey God, there was no grain of rice on the plate. Ruthie actually gave it to them back to back. And I began to wonder, does Ruthie really know these people from outside? Ruthie, do you know Wanni X Sandy from outside? And something came to my mind. I said, they are DJs, or is it from DJ Flow? Or must they have talked about it? And because the kind of things Ruthie was saying, you'll be like, Ruthie actually knows these people. There was nothing she did not share them with. I was like, when they were doing all these things, my mind is just Victoria will be like, okay, look at who your partner left you for. Look at the people your partner left you for. I'm not trying to say I don't love the twins, but then too much of everything is bad. People actually complained. A lot of persons complain. Allow people to just love you the way they love you and stop doing it as if. So like what they actually did to Ruthie really got to her, and Ruthie could not shut her mouth. Ruthie spilled more than enough. Ruthie spill. All this. I don't know if people hear Lucky Babes. These ones are not even Lucky Babes. Ruthie told them, "You can't even come close to me." Do you know how I entered Big Brother house? Do you guys know? Do you guys know how I entered Big Brother house? You can't even come close. Where if you see me outside, you can't even talk to me. The people I draw with, you don't. You guys, I'm sorry. I uploaded this in the first part of my video. I never knew it was not there, so that is why I want to bring it to you guys because it won't be fair that my people will go to other places getting the gist where their own person is not giving them this gist. You guys, Ruthie actually ate them. Do you know what it means? In fact, that indomie she was cooking, she used parts of them to cook it, and I was like, Sean, okay. Sean, have you seen your Wanni ex Andy? There was nothing Ruthie didn't talk to them about. Ruthie said they were 30K babes. That's 30K. In fact, both she and her sister can handle. Oh my goodness, it was much. And the fact that they could not stand up to defend was something that got me. Wanni saying it was Sean that calm her, that Sean, calm you down. When you people are always like, no, that means there's an altar of truth. Because if you even watch them closely in the house, sometimes you might just be wondering, do these people love each other or what? Nobody should come for me. We are just analyzing. I'm not trying to say what Ruthie did was okay, but then they started it. That's why it seems like everybody's like hailing Ruthie because they started it. They started it. And all their basketballs is always, if they no call Toto, they call Prick, they call this, they call that. And Ruthie didn't say anything on Sunday. And this same Ruthie was even planning on going to reconcile with them. She said she was going to do that, but she doesn't want to do that before today because if she does that before today, it will seem like okay, you're now seeking our face. And yes, this ass licking stuff because somebody has custodian power. Ordinarily, even when they hurt you, you will not retaliate. You will not try to express or show yourself. You still be like acting like the good person because you wouldn't want them to evict you from Big Brother house. But Ruthie said, no, you are not going to do that to me. If I leave the house, let me leave the house. And I think DJ Flo also stopped, pacifying Ruthie and said, please go, anything that wants to happen should happen because it's too much. They're really getting on their nerves. And Ruthie is ready, very ready to leave Big Brother's house today. Unless the custodian reads another thing. And people actually like, they just hope the custodian will leave, will read another thing, you understand, so that Ruthie will not leave the house because people actually want her in the house. She should not go. She has really matched their energy. Seriously, I have to tell you guys. So while they were doing all this, Victoria and Ozee, Victoria and Ozee were just there. Just I know what will be going on in Victoria's mind. You say, okay, thank God I'm calm. Oh, sure you they find energy. Sean is looking for energy. Now you have seen energy. You can even see that Sean is drained. I have to tell you guys, Sean don't tire. That guy is just that he has started. It's just like when you are like you started something you can't finish. So Sean is drained. Sean don't tire. Honestly, outside the house, he can't wait to just run away from them because, oh God, you can't cope. For the fact even it's just one person, it's okay. I can be able to take. For the fact that there are two, I don't know if how many of you watched the arguments that very day. For the fact that there are two, see the way they were just before you know, someone said, "I can't be with somebody who handles this." Before you know, the sister went to him. So just run, pick your race. And thank God, save their genotype does not match. So I know the young man will just be looking for opportunities, but he has already created a storyline. He has to still maintain his steez. He will not lose guard until when he leaves Big Brother house. But I know that his whole mind and heart is filled with regrets. Like regrets, no be small. So you guys, while they were doing all these things, Victoria said, okay, I have a degree in emotional intelligence. I have a degree in making money. I have a degree. Wait. I have a degree in observing people. I have a degree in this. She kept mentioning she has a degree. I said, my dear, yes. Since Ruthie is saying do you know how many degrees I have? Victoria said she has 5 degrees. And I'm just loving this thing because, yeah, Victoria, in fact, yesterday during the task, I don't know how many of you watched, but I was like, each time Shatoria is in a group with Wanni X and D, most times I don't like it because the way they just dominate and domineer Sean and Victoria will be feeling left out. Like, no, they were doing too much. It was much. It was much. It was as if, see the way Onyeka is even, everybody ordinarily, even when you know somebody hurt you, you will not just go and tell the person because of the custodian, whatever. Please, they should phase out this custodian power. It's not helping in Biggie's house. Let people be themselves. If not for this custodian power now, maybe today, nobody knows. Ruthie would have still stayed back. That's if she's leaving. We don't know. But I know if it's a Vic, definitely they are going to take her out of the game and she's well prepared to leave the game. So you guys, another thing that happened was Nelly and Suge. Nelly and Suge had their time. Okay, it's like their own is hide and seek. That's what they do. Their own is bathroom stuff. But thank God, Kayode actually showed it yesterday. And you guys, in fact, I want to come to that in a separate video because it was during the course of the conversation yesterday while Nelly was telling Chinwe that they got to find out that the what do they call it? The Nelly's whatever. The Chinwe's pouch she was looking for that contained her earrings. Well, Nelly said she saw it on top of her boss and she put it on Nelly's boss. Now this thing is confusing because they were, you remember that day Nelly said this person's earring was there, Ruthie's earring was there, then Ruthie picked her earring. Like this whole thing, I don't know the outcome of this whole thing today. We just can't wait for the live eviction show because Ebuka need to shake some tables, but I don't really know. Ebuka need to shake some tables. People have already been suggesting questions for Ebuka to ask this housemate today. Like we cannot wait for the live eviction to see the content of the custodian, to see everything. But you guys, let me know what you guys feel about this whole gas goes between Ruthie and Wanni X Handy. God, if I start saying the things Ruthie told these girls, she really like this is national TV. She really, God, this is the highest disgrace you can ever imagine. She, from anything you can ever think of, from home to career to relationships to she, in fact, oh my God. And some people are saying, oh, Ruthie that has a child, I beg it, she had, and it's even better she had it. Yes, so because when you eat, okay, let's say you eat something that is, let's say you eat oily food and you've not wiped your mouth, okay, people are actually going to notice that you eat. If you have something in your mouth and you're chewing it, people will know definitely you're chewing something. But if you have something in your mouth and you're not chewing it, nobody knows that you have something in your mouth. Unless when they speak to you, you don't talk. You understand? So I think is who is the person is who his or her own is obvious and evidence that people will catch. You understand that kind of thing. So her having that child at that age is even and she even used it against. She said her daughter is better than them, and even at her age and that she has had one child, if she undresses and they come, they are not even going to come close to her. Like no, Ruthie has actually, you guys, I know that in Victoria's mind today, Victoria will be like, okay, thank God I'm not an extrovert though. Thank God, like, Sean in all of this. I pity Mr. Sean. Sean fans, Unado. Okay, you guys, I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye.